strikes the perfect balance between being highly competitive and powerful while also being an incredibly supportive teammate.
She was a presence in every room that she walked in, every gym she walked in. Everyone knew who she was. Even when she was just a freshman, everyone knew who she was. In a good way. It was like, I'm sure they had practices built how to stop Val throughout our years together.
Val was such a blast to play with, and she was a great teammate. She was a team player, but I'd say she was the ultimate hype woman. She was the one who came up with all of the cheers on the sidelines, smacking everyone's butt, getting everyone excited to play.
She loved to hit slides, coming from the back, going behind the setter. Like I said, she was intimidating, and she had a lot of blocks and still holds some records in number of kills.
I could always count on her for game point, match point, whatever it was. She wanted the ball, which is great from my perspective of like, who's going to score us this point, who's going to win us this game. It was always Val.
So Val has always been unapologetically herself, and I've always admired that about her. She's fun, spunky, vibrant, and fearless.
Definitely the most unique player I've ever coached here at Chapman. She kept me on my toes. I never knew what color her hair was going to be each practice.
Well, her school pride for sports didn't really stop on the volleyball court. She would gather all of us to our house, and we would paint our faces, our bodies, everything black and red Chapman. And we would ride our bikes to campus for football games and water polo games, and it was so fun we had a blast.
I don't know if Val was Val. That's her, I don't know. Everyone knew Val.
Val is an absolute badass. If I can't use that word, then I would say she's just rad.
She was just a badass. She was fearless.
Congratulations, Val, for getting inducted into the Chapman Athletic Hall of Fame. It's a well-deserving honor. I'm glad I'm here to celebrate with you, your family, and your teammates on your special night. Congrats.
Val, I am so proud of you. You put your heart and soul into the court and into volleyball and everything you do in life, and I'm so happy that you are getting noticed for this. And it was an honor to play with you, and I am so happy for you.
Congratulations, Val. I'm super proud of you. It's so deserved, and I was honored to be a part of your volleyball career.
Congratulations, Val. You truly deserve this, and I'm so grateful to have shared a season and made unforgettable memories with you both on and off the court. To the ship. Love you, Val.
I want to repeat a couple of those descriptors. Fearless, spirited, presence, and rad. That's Val. And when you couple that with being an All-American, being an all-region, it's phenomenal. So Coach Cahill, we truly have a champ that we're inducting tonight. So Geiger family, Chapman Volleyball Nation, Chapman community, please join me in welcoming the newest member into the Chapman University Athletic Hall of Fame, Val Geiger. Let's go, girl.
Hello. Thank you, everyone. So this journey began with my incredible parents, Jackie and Greg. Mom, you always said that when I was a baby, while changing my diapers, you would pump my legs back and forth, and that's where I got my big, strong, powerful legs from. And Dad, you were my first coach, teaching me how to be a decent post player in basketball, how to stand up on water skis, and how to hit the cream cheese out of a softball. I would not be here today without both of their love, support, and the countless athletic activities they exposed me to while growing up. Next, I want to thank my amazing coaches. When Mary first took me on, I was a bit of a troublemaker with my half-shaved head and my cool girl attitude. I also didn't realize it at the time, but I wasn't in the greatest physical shape yet, and Mary did what she did best. She whipped me into shape both as an athlete and as a person. She taught me discipline, respect, and the true meaning of hard work. I will always hold immense respect and a tiny bit of fear for you, Mary. Thank you for everything you've done for me and for all the young ladies in the Chapman volleyball program. I would also like to thank the assistant coach at the time and our middle specialty coach, John Cahill. My favorite part of practice was when the middles, the tall ones, and the setters would split off to work with John. We'd hit ball after ball, focusing on our form and technique, but all while having so much fun. It was just a blast. John's coaching combined with this sense of humor played a huge role in my success as a hitter. It's amazing how easy it is to improve when practice is fun, and we had a lot of fun. I would also like to thank Doug Aiken. He was a great cheerleader, and so much more than that. But specifically, I felt like he was a great commentator and a great cheerleader. And I also want to thank the entire athletic department and the countless athletic trainers who took care of me throughout my 4 years. I must also thank my amazing teammates. The women I had the honor of playing with gave me some of the best laughs of my life. I fondly remember the laughter on the bus, in the training rooms, and even in the away locker rooms. I'm so grateful for those memories, but I have 3 teammates in particular that had a very significant impact on my success. First, you saw all 3 of them in the video, which is fun. So the first is a big thank to Alyssa Swatek, or Swat as we called her. She was our senior libero when I was only a freshman. So although we only played together for 1 year, she was my role model. And I based so much of my approach to not only this sport, but to my entire college experience off of what I learned from her. So thank you, Swat, for being your amazing and inspiring self. Next, I have to thank Corinne, my amazing setter. We had this telepathic connection on the court. Even when she couldn't see where I was going, she could feel where I was going, and she would just hurl those balls behind her back. And I remember sharing these shocked looks with her after the play, being like, did we just do that? Did we just find each other and connect like that? And as a tall blocker in the middle, I wasn't supposed to break school records for hitting, but Corinne's sets made that possible for me and for me to be here tonight. Last but not least, I want to thank my college roommate, teammate, and best friend, Michelle Hammer. I'm not a huge fan of public speaking, but I'll always remember my junior year when Michelle and I had a Spanish class together. I felt so comfortable with her there in the room that I could get up and speak in public in Spanish without any fear at all. And that same magic happened on the court. If Michelle was there, my worries just vanished, and it was all about having fun. She's always been my rock, my partner in crime, and my shake-it-off sister. Chapman volleyball was such a magical part of my life. I felt truly alive on that court. It's hard to look back on all those memories without getting a little misty. I'm incredibly grateful for all those memories, and I wouldn't trade them for anything. Thank you, Chapman, for the opportunity to experience it all. Thank you.
You'll have something up